for the past 4 years have had this word, encourage, in my head. Encourage. And encourage can mean a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. It could be a bad thing and it could be a good thing. Encourage, I could encourage you to do something bad, but I also could encourage you to do something good. And there's people out there that encourage people to do bad things. But there's also good people that encourage people to do good things. And the good things tops it all. And today we are going to start Encourage the Podcast. We're finally starting it. Before Encourage Clothing will come soon. But I felt like Encourage the Podcast should come out first. And that's because people need to hear and see good things that are going on. And I'm excited to get it out there. I'm excited to start it. So today, we're going to start it. And today's episode is called Encourage. What is up, everyone? My name is Logan Howe, and welcome to Encourage the Podcast. Today is the very first podcast ever that I have done. Welcome. It's good to have you. It's good to start a journey that is fresh and brand new, and especially after I haven't even been on YouTube or anything like that in the past at least 3.5 years, which is insane. But today's podcast is Encourage. We're going to talk about basically encouragement throughout his life and my life. I'm going to just talk about a little bit about me, and then we're going to go to him, and yeah. So, my name is Logan Howe. I am 24 years old today, April 21st. Thank you. It's a good day. I'm starting back. And today I was out vlogging, and it was a little weird, especially when we were at Chili's, and I pulled out a camera and started talking to it. I remember the first time I did a vlog out in public. I pulled out my camera and I started talking to the camera, and everybody at the restaurant turned their head and looked at me, and I immediately put the camera back down. After a time it gets better, but I haven't done anything in 3 years, so it's just like starting over again. But anyways, this is Encourage the Podcast. You are going to get a load full of encouragement. If you are here, that means you need encouragement and you are going to get it. If you are here, then welcome to Encourage the Podcast, where you will be encouraged. And if you go on my YouTube, you will become a encourager if you subscribe. Welcome to this. This is one of my best friends. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Tyrese. I actually do Christian rap music, so my rap name is Ty Miracle. That's about it.
So, we're going to be diving down within his life and my life. What causes us to do what we do in life, and what got us to where we are now, and where we want to be in the future. Mm-hmm. I am now mostly an entrepreneur. I do mostly everything for myself. I am a wedding videographer. But I also work at a ceramic shop with my mom. She just started that. My family is mostly all about starting their own businesses. And me, I got tired of working in the industry, dealing with a lot of stuff in the background. And I decided, hey, it's time for me to step up and be my own boss. It's time for me to step up and do my own thing. Because up here I have visions and dreams, and I don't want them up here. I want them out there in the world. I want them to show encouragement to y'all. I want it to spread. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing today, right now, talking to you guys. I'm getting it out of here and giving it to you. So that's what today is all about. And welcome. So tell me about what you are doing right now.
So right now I haven't been working really a regular job because I've been out for like a couple weeks, you know. So right now I'm just doing music, like working on beats and trying to work on writing a little bit more, so I can put out more songs. And that's where I'm at right now.
That's awesome. How many songs are you working on right now?
Well, I just made one song recently. It's called Flesh and Blood. I haven't put it out yet, but um, as far as like beats go, I think like one or two right now that I'm working
Awesome. Where can they find your stuff?
on. So my social media is Ty Miracle 409 on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. All of that is the same thing. So if you want to check me out, you can do it that way.
Awesome, awesome. That's awesome. Um, so right now, my what I'm doing right now, I am in the middle of transitioning from wedding videography. I'm a wedding videographer. Last year, I did over 70 weddings, and I got burnt out really fast. I was not smart on time management. It was my first year doing my own like actual business, and it don't get me wrong, it was good, but it also wore me out. And now this year I'm doing 40, and I'm slowly dying on like the inside, trying to get it all done and out of the way. Um, I'm not booking any weddings for 2024, and I do not plan on booking any weddings for 2024. Um, I physically just cannot do that. Um, but I will be doing this. I will be getting back to what I love. Because I have a consistent job now to where I am making an income, and I'm doing what I love. And I'm not working at a factory or anything like that that hinders me from doing this, what I absolutely love. So that is what I am doing now. I'm trying to get out of that so I can get into this and be with you again. The reason why I stopped is because I got busy doing a factory job. I was busy getting told what to do instead of me telling myself what to do. So I am coming back. Now, will it be a little bit choppy this year? Yes, it will be a little bit choppy this year because I'm trying to cancel all these things out, try to get them done. But next year I will be here full force. So right now I am working on this podcast. Encourage the podcast. YouTube, I'm coming back to YouTube. I have a vlog going up today. I'm saying that, and it's going to be done. I have a clothing company that I'm working on right now that I've been trying to get out, but it's going to go out. It will be out as soon as I can. It will be out this year. I will make sure of that. And so many more things to come that I'm not going to talk about right now. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I've been filming. So just get ready for that. Now, let's get back to you. What are you planning to do for the future? What are your thoughts on how you are going to encourage the next generation that wants to listen to your stuff and will listen to your stuff?
So right now, man, I'm just working on really being more intentional about spending time with God and getting in the Word more and really growing in my relationship with God, because I know that will impact the ministry that I have. And one of the reasons why I believe that I don't think I am where I want to be is because God is still working on me in some areas, before I can get to that point where He can use me in the way. I mean, he using me now, but I'm saying like to more of an extent, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
So I think that's where I am, but I want to do music full time so I can be, recording and doing music completely to where I can sustain myself from it, for me and my wife and the family that we will have in the future. And I have a brand called All About God, No More Suicide, and with this brand, I plan on doing get in the building and having people come where we can like fellowship and play games to learn about Christ and just have community, and that's what I plan on doing.
That is awesome. Tell me more about that.
So when I was growing up, I started doing secular music because my brother was rapping, and so I started rapping also. But later on in life, like a couple years later, I ended up giving my life to Christ, and I grew up in church as well, but I wasn't really devoted to Christ and actually living for Him. So, once I gave my life to Christ and I started going to church and doing that whole experience, with changing my genre of music, I had a group, of three guys, well, including me, and we started a group. We had a microphone and a laptop, and we did a couple songs together, and they ended up getting out of the group, but we came up with the name All About God together. Really, I came up with the name, but we agreed on it. And once they decided that they wanted to get out of the group, they ended up giving me the microphone to continue to do the music because they saw that I really wanted to do it as a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I was really passionate about doing it. So after they gave me the microphone, I just started doing more songs by myself and like really, getting into that even more. And when I was in high school, I had started a Bible study with the name All About God. And, at that time, I was still putting out music at the same time. So I would do the Bible study, do songs in the Bible study, that type of stuff. And then one time in high school, also during that time, it was like a lot of people that I knew that were like, had friends that were committing suicide and things of that nature. So I really had like a heart for, suicide prevention and really dealing with the core of what that's all about. And that's why I added it on to my brand, because with this music and with this goal that I have, I know that Christ has an impact on people's lives, and not saying that everything is gonna always be good, even with Christ things are tough, but it do give you a hope and a reason to continue to live, and in the crazy world that we live in, that's the hope and the anchor that we have, and that's what it is, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, I totally, for sure, God is the center of it all, and through my my brand, Encourage, that's really the center of it. No matter what you're going through life, no matter the day is bad, good, so-so, it's okay. No matter if someone is being rude to you or nice to you, no matter if you're getting the lottery or you're not, no matter whatever is going on in your life, there's always going to be a bad day, and there's always going to be a good day. And, through Christ, through the center of it all, it's always a good day. Because even though it's a bad day, you can always look back and know that you have eternal life. You always can look back and see that He died on the cross for you. You always can look back and see that He gave His Son so that you can have eternal life. And that right there gives you enough hope every single day to live and keep going. And some people might not see that. Some people might just not even focus on that, and they want to focus on the world, and for the world to fix their problems, and for the world to band-aid up their situations. But the band-aid's going to get wet and fall off. It's not going to stick. But guess what? Jesus is. He is the band-aid, and He will always be there.
An analogy that I heard is, if you, let's say, if you get cut by like a saw, right? Mm-hmm. You get cut by a saw, you got a deep wound that definitely needs stitches, that definitely need to be taken care of immediately. but you put a Band-Aid on it. That Band-Aid is not going to help with that major wound that you have.
Mm-mm.
So I think, in the world that we live in with everything going on, it's like the world is giving us a major damage that we need to that we need to take care of immediately, but the only thing that can really help us is Jesus. And a Band-Aid is everything else that's in the world, like drinking, smoking, sex, and all of these things that are only temporary pleasures that won't really satisfy us. And I mean, hey, you could put multiple Band-Aids on, so whatever it is that you may be dealing with, you could put multiple Band-Aids on any type of situation that you're dealing with. But those Band-Aids will eventually get covered in blood, and you're gonna have to take it off and put it back on, put another one on, and you're gonna continue to do
Some
that.
of them might even go in the wound.
Yeah.
And even cause
More
infection,
yeah.
and then it'll spread and you'll lose an arm.
Yeah.
So that, I totally agree with that. That's good.
Yeah.
So for the future, I know for my future, I have a lot of stuff planned. I can't even tell you guys because I want it to be a surprise. But there's a lot of good stuff that's coming. There's a lot of big things that are coming, life-changing things for me, that might even change somebody else's life. He doesn't even know. I haven't even told him.
Yeah.
But anyways, what are some things in the future that you are planning that you can talk about? Is there anything?
Honestly, I don't really know. I don't know. Cause right now, with my wife being gone, my wife went to the Army, and being away from her and dealing with like how this military lifestyle is going to be. It's going to be a lot of moving. It's going to be a lot of unexpected things that are happening, and a lot of changes that are not in the normal lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with that, I really don't know what that's going to look like. So I don't know. But I know even though that everything is changing around me, all of that is going to bring change. But, the only thing that I know is no matter where I go, no matter where I am, Jesus never changes.
Amen.
And he remains the same throughout everything. And that's what I'm really putting my hope in, and really determined to live that out, and because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of family in the military, and it's for sure a lot of movement. Some family just came back from Italy.
Oh, wow.
They were in Italy for a long time. Some family just came back from Alaska. So I have some family in California because they're in the Army. Well, not Army, but in that area of life. But yeah, it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of change. But the world changes every day. Everything around us changes. The weather in South Carolina changes for sure. One day we're at 80 degrees, and the next day we're at 30.
Yeah.
And then we're back at 80.
Right.
But there's change every day, and yeah, it is hard. Yes, it is different. Yes, it is hard to even cope with it. We don't like changes. Us as humans, we like a comfortable everyday pattern that we like to be in. We like to know what's going to happen. We do not like to not know what's going to happen in our life.
Yeah.
We like to know everything, and I am getting a phone call right now. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Everyone, this is my wife.
How you doing?
Yep, we're doing a podcast.
You're on live?
No, we're not live. It's recording.
Yeah.
Okay, well, is the recording going to hear everything I need you to bring?
Yep.
Well, it's just going to have to hear it. I need you to bring that big thing of lettuce, those iceberg lettuces. I need you to bring ranch dressing and whatever other dressing, honey mustard or whatever. And I need you to bring, what was the other thing? Ranch dressing, honey mustard, Italian dressing if it's in there, whatever dressing's better in there.
I'm gonna have to buy new dressings. So,
Why?
because I don't think we threw away a lot of dressings. Remember?
Well, can you go see what you have?
Yeah, before I leave.
You got
Okay, so dressing and lettuce.
just the lettuce, and then I'm sure you have some ranch in there.
Okay, I need you to watch cutting those bell peppers so you don't chop a finger off.
I don't need you to worry about it. You better be glad you're
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Are you burning up in there?
No, I mean
A little bit.
a little bit. But I have the screen open on the door, so and then I have a fan blowing the outside air toward our way.
I told
That you're sitting in that hot house, huh?
I told him it's all good because my grandma's house felt like this all the time, so it's all good. We getting work done, so that's what's up.
That's what's up. Okay. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the car.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I ordered some really cool pizza, not like basic pizza, so it's gonna be cool.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, sorry.
Bye.
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 Okay. Where was I at? Change?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Speaking of change.
Yeah.
So I did not expect her to call,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it interrupted this. But you know what? You met my wife. Great. So there's change. So yeah. So in life, there's gonna be change, but that is okay. We just keep pushing forward. We keep moving. We keep dealing with life every single day, and yeah, we just get through it.
Yeah.
But for sure. Is there anything else? Any encouraging words you like to say with people that want to do what you do?
Oh, I would say if you are wanting to do anything revolving around like music or anything of that nature, just remember that, I mean, it's a process. You'll have days where you don't really feel confident in yourself and your ability to do the music. You'll have days where you are really confident and, you know what I'm saying, you are really feeling your music. And the hardest part right now for me is like the marketing aspect of it. But I will say, if you want to do music, you definitely have to do marketing. Sometimes it's better to get a company for marketing that's already knowing how to do it and do it properly, so it can really take away the gap that you may not know, or you may not have experience in, so it can really expand your growth a lot more and a lot more efficiently. But hey, I mean, if you're doing the music, please continue to do it. If you're doing music for Christ, that's even better, because we need a lot more of that. And yeah.
It's awesome. Now, I will say this. There are marketing agencies out there that are not good at all.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get your money. They're not really going to help you.
Yeah.
Can you disclose who you used so people don't fall in that same trap? Or did you fall in a trap?
I mean, I've used companies where, most companies that are fake will usually say like, hey, I can get you 100,000 streams for like $20. Anything that's like that, no, don't do it. Don't do it at all. Or if you have like a famous artist that'll contact you, don't do it, because usually that's like somebody behind that account trying to get your money. I mean, in particular, I use a company called Mike Check Global. You can check them out. They have different payment plans that you can choose from. They work really good. I've used them. And there's also another company called Courage Studios. And that's a really good company. So any of those is who I use. You're welcome to use them and check them out. They're on social media and all of that. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Now, I will say, you said that there was that there could be like a fake account of a rapper or anything like that. I will say this, AI has been really bad lately. AI intelligence has made it to where, like, scamming is, like, really bad now. Just keep an eye out. So yeah, I think that's it. We got a lot out of the way. I think this was a great episode. So yeah, thank you so much for joining Encourage, the podcast, where you get encouraged. I will have to figure out a better outro for that. But we're in the first episode, so I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. No, go.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for watching.
It was nice meeting y'all, and thank y'all for listening, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.
Yep. I'm going to try to have different guests every episode. He might be in the first few. I don't know yet. Some of them may be fun. We might do some fun ones. I don't know yet. But we will see you in the next episode. If you haven't already, go check out my YouTube, Logan Howe. Subscribe if you want more, if you want to see more of this. So yeah, y'all have a great day. Bye.